I'm Breiana DeGrate. I'm a third-year PhD student in Urban and Regional Sciences under the College of Architecture, and I'm the president of the Black Graduate Student Association.
Howdy, I'm Anthony Medellin. I'm a fifth-year PhD candidate in mechanical engineering. Hopefully it's my last year. And then I'm also the president of the Latinx Graduate Student Association.
I did my undergraduate here, my master's here, and now I'm finishing up my PhD here, hopefully soon.
I'm in a similar position. I grew up in San Antonio, but I did my undergraduate program here, and also in engineering, and then I was offered a fellowship over at the Rails campus through the BCDC. And so they offered to pay for me to do research in autonomous and collaborative robotics. So I stuck around that to do my doctoral degree. So I work a lot with the Army and different national labs and research labs to help increase our warfighter capabilities for the government, especially since we have the Corps of Cadets and I was in the Corps as undergrad. You know, I'm helping my buddies, making sure they stay safe and they have cutting-edge technology on the battlefield.
My research focuses on community revitalization after natural disasters. I particularly focus on hurricanes and tornadoes in minority communities, so undocumented people, Hispanic, Black, Indigenous communities along coastal areas.
I was looking for ways to get involved with the Hispanic community on campus. So I went to a recruitment event and LGSA presented, and I really liked kind of their mission, their social aspect, the professional development. So I joined the organization and kind of slowly got more involved. After long days of studying and research, it was nice to go to the events and kind of relax. And then kind of over time, I took on more informal roles. And then kind of this past year, I just decided to take more of a formal leadership role as the president of LGSA. So
I just started going to some of the socials, interacting with some of the people outside of the organization, doing community service, and took it as an opportunity to really get to know other Black graduate students around campus, but also using it as a network to kind of extend out to know more faculty and staff of color around campus as well. And over the past, I guess, 4 years of involvement, I've been able to serve as a community service chair and our treasurer and in different capacities within the organization. And I just thought it was time for me to step up and try to take more of a leadership role in the organization.
I think BGSA and LGSA are really important organizations on campus because they allow us to get involved within our communities and also keep our cultural identities. A lot of times you go to university and there's a lot of push for academics and professional development, and sometimes people lose that cultural aspect, or they're trying to get in touch with their cultural aspects. Mm-hmm. And especially with the Hispanics, there's a lot of international students, so it helps them preserve their identity by joining our organizations and then also kind of celebrate it, especially the collaboration with this event. We have a lot of Afro-Latino members, so it allows them to celebrate both of their identities to the fullest.
Yeah.
We both went to undergraduate here, but if you came from another university, you may not know a lot of resources on campus that are here to support you. So one, it allows you to have access and awareness of those resources, but also it gives you that community to, you research or study all day. It allows you to kind of take a step back, de-stress, so you can perform better over the long run and not burn out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they allow you to see a lot of overlap in research areas and explore different interdisciplinary opportunities that you may not be aware of. For example, in urban and regional science, there's a lot of overlap with sociology and psychology department, but I wasn't really aware of those type of opportunities until I started talking to other people within my organization and was encouraged to take classes outside of my college. That also allowed me to meet different faculty and staff around campus that I wouldn't have normally met. And opportunities such as the Mixer allowed me to extend even further out and meet different people within the faculty and staff that I wasn't aware that were on campus.
Exactly. Like you said, research nowadays is very multidisciplinary. So being able to interact with faculty and students from all these other departments helps to shed new light on your research and kind of look at it from different perspectives. So it not only improves kind of your research aspect and helps you to better form those professional connections, but it's also the social aspect too. Like you can form friends and these kind of bonds that you can take forward after you graduate. And nowadays, you need to have a lot more besides academics to succeed in the job market and the job world. So developing these interpersonal skills and these interpersonal connections a lot of times leads to job opportunities.
I think joining organizations such as ours allows you to build some resiliency that you kind of need throughout your graduate studies. I think it also allows for you to meet people that you might not have normally had the opportunity to meet and explore different opportunities that may not have been originally presented to you. I think organizations such as ours really help with student retention in the long term by surrounding them with people that are there, who they are sure are there to support them.
So getting involved in these types of organizations makes you look at school and kind of life from a bigger perspective. So you can take a step back and realize like the world's still going to go on after you graduate, and kind of your research is important, but there's other stuff that's important in life too.
Yeah, I feel like organizations like ours, they kind of encourage things outside of academics, such as community service, maintaining familial ties, making sure that you're taking care of your mental and emotional health as well throughout this journey. And that's important to for students to continue to have those little reminders.
We know taking time out of your busy schedule is kind of hard to do, especially as grad students, because we're all so busy. And it may be daunting to go into these settings with a lot of new people that you've never met before. But I encourage you to kind of reach out and attend these events, because it's important for you professionally, but also socially to develop these kind of networks, because that's what's going to take you and help you survive after you graduate. So reach out to us on social media, reach out to our leadership team, and we hope to see you at future events throughout the semester and hopefully at your time at A&M.